Hello again. So following the arrival yesterday of my Topscan CarPal for beta testing purposes, I put a video up here on this channel that is well worth watching. Now here's the CarPal unit. Okay, it's pretty slick. It's a nice looking unit. That's the dongle, as they call it. And here's the previous this is the Topscan. This is the CarPal, both from Topdon. Now, I've had messages from a couple of people saying, oh, they look very similar. What's the difference? Now, I did find a few differences on the test that I did. But I've actually got the sort of comparison here. So here we go. So CarPal supports vehicle health check to scan the vehicle and read clear fault code. It doesn't support active testing, while the Topscan does. Okay, so the Topscan actually does have some active testing. You know, bi-directional stuff, basically sending signals to various actuators and stuff like that. Number two, engine inspection. This is on this unit. Engine inspection allows to... It's not... This is the way they've written it, not me. Allows to scan the engine system fault code and mark them as critical, minor or negligible based on their severity, and provide trouble code details and maintenance recommendations. Topscan does not have this function, which fair enough, that it doesn't. It's very the actual Topscan, this one is the older one, is very basic with regards to the stuff like that. You can enter the DTCs in a certain section on it, and it will tell you it has some codes in there, and it will give you some advice as to what they might be. But the CarPal, that side of the CarPal system, is much better. Number three, the battery check on the CarPal will allow you to detect real-time battery voltage and provide a reference value. Record voltage trend, record battery startup data, so your cranking amps, whatever, as you start the vehicle. Real-time battery voltage. Topscan doesn't support this function. That's true. It doesn't. So it just tells you if you've got sort of 12 volts or something like that. So it just tells you that you've got battery voltage. So actually this is much better on that. Number four, now, so the CarPal, this is where it does lose out actually. So it supports 6 special functions, including oil reset, throttle adaptation, electronic parking brake reset, BMS reset, TPMS, tyre pressure monitoring system reset, DPF regen. Whilst the Topscan Lite supports 8 special functions, so 2 more than the CarPal, and the Topscan Pro has 13. But to be honest with you, I'm not sure how many of you out there would need the Pro version with things like seat and sunroof positional resets and things like that. But for the sake of a few quid a year, maybe you have got a use for that, and fair enough if you have. CarPal doesn't support extending IMO functions, immobiliser function, while Topscan supports it. That is true, but it is in a limited capacity that it supports that. That's in the Pro and not the Lite version, as far as I can tell, and not in the UK. The IMO function does. It's not. It doesn't work in the UK, so that's mostly the reason I didn't get the Pro version, in fact, on my Topscan. I just got the light. They did offer me the Pro version for another 50 quid, but I couldn't be bothered because I've got an RT Diag Pro. That's got like 31 reset functions. It's fully bi-directional and stuff like that. So to be honest with you, I'm thinking that this unit will be similarly priced as this. And I think it's probably aimed at more at your DIY mechanic. Not that the Topscan was anything other than that, to be fair, but because this doesn't have bi-directional capabilities, the engine inspection thing is quite cool, and also the sending out of the, I think I covered this in the video, sending out the report. You can, it emails it to the email you've got registered on your system, and so that would then naturally come to yourself or your business email, and then you can print it out and give it to your customer, or you could just forward that email to your customer. So I do believe that this is a worthwhile addition, actually. I think they've put some pretty good stuff on there. Yeah, and as I said before, I don't know what it's going to cost. Not sure where they're going to go with it with regards to if you add extra vehicles, does it cost you more money, or will it just come with all the vehicles on it for free and everything for free for the first year, and then you just pay annually after that? Let's wait and see, but I've already sent back a couple of feedback things on them. I'm going to go out and do a Fiat 500 in a minute and code it with this and see what's going on. But meanwhile, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out my other video also on this unit. It's a little bit more detailed. It's about half-hour long. It's got me running through the very first tryout with it that I did yesterday. So meanwhile, subscribe to the channel if you can. It's much appreciated. I appreciate you all for watching the video, and see you soon.